Excellent. Let me ask some of you. Who did? How was your week?
Okay, teacher, it was okay, teacher. I was here at home. I was thinking about the project that we are going to do next.
Okay, are you ready for that or not yet?
Not yet, teacher.
Okay.
Yes.
Remember, guys, this project, well, do you know, you have 4 people right now in the classroom? So I will explain it to you later, okay? Because then I have to double explain or then explain again. But the project is, we are in unit 5 right now. So it's gonna be the oral exam for you. I just decided, so you have time, you know, you have time to have ideas, to have a good project. Remember, it's your test, it's your oral exam. So it's 30% total, right? So I need the participation of all of you. When I say participation, you all have to be in the team. This is a team. So there must be a leader in the team. Okay? So everybody has to work because the grade or the score depends on the whole team, not only in one. Okay? So if you're 4, everybody has to be, you know, this is your part, this is your part, and this is your part. So you have to communicate and to say when is your turn to speak. You know, like, you know, this by experience, but you do it in Spanish, right? So that's gonna be easy. Let me see. Right now it's 4:36. 4:36. All right. Does anybody know what the longest word in English is? Well, if you don't know, I will have it here. Let me see. Jasmine, try to pronounce this word, please. Just try to pronounce it. This is the longest word in English.
Oh, teacher. Okay. Oh, it's very difficult. Pineal Tramicropox Pixie Volcano.
Okay, good try. Who did?
Okay, teacher. Microscopic civil volcano.
Kind of.
Okay.
All right, Gabby.
Pneumonultra microscopic silly volcano.
Kind of, yes. Close, close. Okay, Felix.
Okay. Pneumonultra microscopic silly volcano.
Yes. Kind of. Sue.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Maru.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Just try to pronounce it. This is the longest word in English.
Pneumonultra microscopic early volcano.
Yes, kind of. Maru.
Pinamtracoscopic lipico volcano.
Yes, close, close. Good, good job. Only is microscopic. Microscopic. But you're close. All right, I want you to give me, how many letters do we have here? How many letters we have in this word?
Six, maybe?
Um,
37 letters.
36, yes.
Okay, letters. How many letters?
Letters, sorry.
Syllables.
Letters 36.
Yes.
37.
Yes. All right. Let's work. Let's work with some adjectives. An adjective with letter P. Jasmine.
Adjectives with letter T.
Yes.
Tall,
One more time.
tall,
P. We are working in the first letter.
mm,
Okay, you gotta be
okay,
fast.
teacher, okay.
T.
Soft, Rudolph.
Okay, I'm sorry, teacher. You say with letter P.
Yes, this is the first letter.
I am sorry, yes.
Okay, okay, let's
Precious.
Pretty, pretty,
pretty.
Precious.
pretty. Yes.
Okay, Sue, letter N.
New.
An adjective with letter N. Well, anybody can participate.
Easy. No. Nice.
Nice. All right. T.
Elegant.
E.
Elegant.
Elegant. U.
Ugly. Unique.
Unique. Okay, M.
Marvelous.
Say one more time.
Marvelous.
Oh, marvelous. Yes, wonderful, marvelous. Okay, excellent. Next, O.
Outstanding.
Outstanding. Yes, that's what you said?
Yes.
Okay, but about the rest, I need all of you to participate. Gabi, Felix. This is just like a game. N.
Unique.
N.
Noisy.
Neat. Neat.
Noisy or neat.
Nothing.
Oh. You gotta be fast, remember. Oh.
Old. Occlusive.
Old. You. Different.
Understand.
That's a
Ugly,
verb. That's a verb.
ugly, teacher.
Ugly. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, letter L. Letter L.
Live.
We are working with adjectives, Felix.
Lazy.
Little,
Lazy.
lazy, yes.
Yes. T.
Terrible.
Terrible. Okay. R.
Radiant.
Okay, what do you say? Radiant?
Yes, teacher.
Radiant. Okay, good. A.
Ambitious.
One more time.
Amazing.
A.
Ambitious.
Amazing.
angry, angry,
Okay, and we've heard ambitious, is amazing, angry. Okay, letter M.
Mortal.
Mortal? Say one.
Mortal.
Mortal. Mortal is a noun, it's not an adjective.
Modern.
Modern, yes. I. Letter I.
Innocent.
Intelligent.
Intelligent.
yes, intelligent.
Innocent. Okay. C.
Crazy.
Crazy?
Yes.
We say crazy here, I think. No? Yeah, I know we say lazy.
Crazy.
Oh
Crazy.
no.
Crazy.
Cool.
R. Letter R. Letter R.
Rich.
Rich.
Rich. Yes. O. Letter O. Letter O.
Overcome.
Overcome is an adjective. How would you use it in a sentence? Felix.
Overwhelmed.
Okay, you say over. How would you use that?
Obstacle.
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 Obstacle is a noun, it's not an object.
Original.
Overwhelmed.
Original could be an adjective. Okay. S.
Small.
Selfish.
Strong.
Well, we have small, and you say small, selfish. All right. C.
Charming.
Cheap. Okay. Charming.
Charming. Cheap. Okay. Next one. O.
Overwhelmed.
I try to use a different one besides the over. Always goes with over. Okay. All.
Oriental.
Oriental is a noun.
All.
Yeah, you said all here.
Oh, yes, yes.
All right, one more minute and we finish. This is a long word. 36. Just give me one with all.
Outgoing.
Outgoing, yes. Excellent. All right, good. Good. These are just a few adjectives. So question is, how are you doing with the project, guys? Jasmine, are you talking to your team? Do you have the topic? Jasmine?
Yes, teacher.
Oh, how are you doing with the project?
We start to doing, teacher. We are going talking about the pollution.
No, you don't just tell me you're working. Don't give me details. You're working, right, with your team? Who is in your team?
My team is Lupita and Alejandro, teacher.
Just three?
Yes.
Okay. So
And
yes, sorry.
My team is Gabby and Maru.
Gabi and Maru. Okay, you are just three. Who did? Who is in your team?
And in my team is Daniela, Dayan, and Felix.
All right, are you all working, right, on the project?
Yes.
Okay, good. Just wanna make sure. Remember, that's gonna be for the oral exam. That would be for the next week. So I need you to pay attention on those details and try to do the best. To have a good presentation, do a good exercise. It has to be outstanding. Okay, give me 1 second, please. All right, let's continue what we were doing last class. Give me just 1 second. Let me just try to make this a little bit bigger. So we are going to work on the get and the be passive. We are going to skip this exercise for now. Well, I don't know if you have any questions about, but this is more about vocabulary. Vocabulary about all this stuff. When we start working about crime and punishment, we have some concepts, some definitions, or some vocabulary about that, like this. I told you last time to pay attention on the letters on board, right? Like shoplifter, find, get caught stealing, go to jail, commit armed robbery, etc. A gun, vandalism, arrested, get sentenced, kidnappers, taking someone captive, breaking into, burglars, etc. Fine, against the law, offense, get enforced, etc. Well, in this exercise, it has to be in teams. You have to work with your partner, crimes, criminals, punishments, or other. Okay, you have all these here. Whatever you find here, you have to do it in a web word. Okay, like crimes, you have murder, a gun without license. Criminals, you have shoplifter. Punishment, get fined, or you can have a different kind of punishments. You have everything here. I want you to, did we read last time or not? Guys, question. Did we read last time this or not?
No.
No, teacher,
No,
no.
teacher.
Let's do a little bit, a little reading before so you can warm up. Number one, Sue, please.
I think shoplifter should be fined at first. But if they get caught stealing again,
I didn't hear you. If they caught stealing,
okay. I think shoplifter should be fined at first. But if they get caught stealing, if they get caught stealing again and again, they should go to jail.
excellent. Number two, Jasmine, please.
Yes, teacher. That depends. If you commit armed robbery, use a gun or a knife. You should be sent to prison.
Prison. Prison.
Prison.
Who did number three, please?
Prison.
Okay, number three. Well, vandalism can be serious, so they should pay for any damage. And vandals should be made to clean up any graffiti they paint.
Excellent. Okay, Gabby, number four.
You don't usually get arrested for speeding unless you cause an accident, and that seems fair. But if you get stopped a lot, you should lose your license.
Good. Number five, Maru.
I don't know. Some people get sentences to only 10 or 15 years for murder. Killing another person is the worst crime, but it's a complex issue.
Okay. Okay. Issue.
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 Get sentenced. All right. Felix, number six, please.
Okay. Kid never should go to prison for a long time. I mean, taking someone captive is a very serious offense.
All right. Taking someone captive. All right. Who are we missing? Okay. Jasmine, can you continue with number seven, please?
Yes, teacher. Breaking into someone's home is serious, but first, time burglars should just be put on probation.
Okay. Sue, can you continue with number 8, please? Oh, I think she left. Who did? Number 8?
Number 8, a fine maybe. I know it's against the law to just across the street anywhere, but it's a relatively minor offense, and the law doesn't get enforced much.
Okay. Excellent. Relatively minor offense. Good. Any questions about any of these words involved? These words? We have seen all these words before. You have some phrasal verbs, not really phrasal verbs, but they are compound words. All right, let's continue with this. As you see in this exercise, we have get, and be with the same passive voice. This is still passive voice. We can use either one. Get passive, be passive. All right, the passive is usually formed with be, but sometimes you can use get. So it means be the same. Okay, let's read something. For example, here, people who speed don't usually get arrested. We're using get here. This is still passive voice. Some murderers get sentenced to only 10 years. But I want you to listen first the audio, and we will discuss each one, okay?
Page 47. 2. Grammar. Get passive versus be passive. The passive is usually formed with be, but sometimes you can use get.
People who speed don't usually get arrested.
Some murderers get sentenced to only 10 years.
After should, the be passive is more common.
People who speed should be arrested if they cause an accident.
Some murderers should be sentenced to life in prison.
Notice, use catch plus verb plus ing.
What happens if they catch you shoplifting?
What happens if you get caught shoplifting?
All right, in this example, we have the use of catch. You notice in the other examples, catch in present tense, we use always ing, right? I catch you, I caught you. Usually, for example, in this sentence, is in present tense. What happened if they catch you shoplifting? It's in the moment. What happens? What happens is you get caught. You can use the past tense, the past tense of catch, or the past participle of catch is caught. Caught. So you need get caught. It's the same meaning. If they catch you or if you get caught. You see, this is passive, is in passive, get caught shoplifting if they catch you, but we don't know who, right? They, the police, the people, the owners, I don't know. So these two sentences have the same meaning. On this one, we are using the active voice because we are using they catch you shoplifting. In this one, we have passive voice with get caught. So every time we use catch or get caught, the verb has to be with ing. It's like start. When you say I start, we start working, we start saying, we start doing, always with ing. With some verbs, ing is very important, like I enjoy dancing, I enjoy singing, I enjoy being outside, I enjoy running. We have seen these verbs before. Just remember, please. Well, the rule is the same with the passive. Remember, you use get and the past participle. We have some more exercises here, so it will be clear for you. Remember to include get in, get passives. Get in, get passive. Shoplifters often get fined. This is the mistake. Not shoplifter often fined, so you need get. For example, when you said I get worried, right? It's not the same when you say I worry. I mean, the difference in here, of course, you see get, I get worried. Is a verb. I worry a lot about you. It's the same meaning in Spanish. I get worried or I worry. In one, you have the passive, get worried, or the active. Give me 1 second. Let's do some exercises here. Okay, let's ask Felix, can you read instructions first, please? Felix, are you there? Felix?
Yes, teacher. I am here. My microphone is closed.
Well, right now it's working. Can you read instructions, please? Letter A.
Okay, teacher. Complete the comments about law enforcement. Use the get passive or be passive with the verb given. And use the correct form of the verb after coach.
Catch, yes. Gabi, can you read example in number 1, please?
People who hack into computers should be punished more severely. I mean, cyber crimes is really serious.
Yes. People who hack into computers should be punished more severely. I mean, cybercrimes is really serious. Okay. Let's see, number 2, who wants to try? Remember, we are working with get, be, but remember to pay attention when you have catch. That means, remember I told you, catch plus ing.
Get stopped.
Number 2. Sorry, okay.
Careless drivers only ever get stopped by
Yes.
the police.
2, I'm sorry, I said who did. Yes. Careless drivers. Yes, stop. Careless drivers hardly ever get stopped by the police. Continue. Let's see, Maru.
Yes. The laws, the laws against speeding and other driving offense should get efforts.
Okay. Do you think get or
Should be.
should be enforced?
Yes, should, then should be.
Should be enforced more strictly. And here is offenses. It's plural, offenses. Number 3. Jasmine, would you like to try? Number 3.
Yes, teacher. Laws of executives get catch.
Remember, get
Cough.
caught.
Get cough. Yes, cough. Get cough.
The verb.
Be still.
Still. What did we say about the verb?
Stealing.
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 Use catch or caught, we have to use ing. Steal.
Yes.
Good job.
Stealing.
A lot of executives get caught stealing from their companies, and they often, okay, get offended.
Me,
Yes, just tell me.
and they often get sent.
Okay, is send
Yes,
or send? Or send. What is the correct form, Felix?
SENTAG. Yes,
Sure.
I think.
No. Who knows the past tense, the past participle of send?
Sent with T.
Send with T.
Sent
Yes.
The regular verb, remember. Irregular. Good.
SENT.
Time is a big problem. Okay, number 4. Who wants to do number 4?
Me, teacher?
Yes, who did, please?
Why, I'm going to try. When vandals get arrested, they should be punished. So, severely.
When vandals get arrested, they should be punished. So
Punished. Okay, punished.
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 Punish.
Yes,
Punished.
they sounds like punished. Punished. So severely. Okay.
Severely. I mean, they okay, sorry.
Continue.
I mean, they should just be sentences. Sentences.
They should.
Sentences.
They should be.
Get.
Should just.
They should just
be.
get.
Sentenced.
Sentenced.
Sentences.
Sentenced.
Continue reading.
Okay, to a month of community service.
Yes, month to a service. Number 5.
More people get caught shoplifting.
Get caught.
shoplifting, Maru. Shoplifting, right? Shoplifting is when you rob.
Shoplifting.
Shoplifting, shoplifting.
Shoplifting. Continue reading the whole sentence, please.
Yes, these days more people get caught shoplifting these days because of all the cameras they have in stores.
Okay. Continue. Anyone? But must volunteers.
Shouldn't be recorded.
But most shoppers are honest and they really shouldn't
Be recorded.
be recorded. All right, our next topic is about that. Cameras, security cameras. Okay, number 6. Felix, can you try number 6, please?
Okay, teacher. A big problem is that most criminals never get caught.
Get caught.
Get caught.
Never get caught.
Continue.
Never get caught. Once that
And the ones that get arrested.
get arrested. Yes. Arrested. Get arrested. Often
Get don't convict.
this is negative.
Get don't
Often
convict.
Continue.
I don't know in this part, teacher.
Don't be.
You can say don't
get convicted.
Convicted. Excellent. Convicted.
Okay, sorry.
Good job. Good job. Okay, how is this exercise? Easy, right? Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, I need to know if this is difficult for you or easy. Felix, how's exercise?
Repeat, please, teacher.
How's the exercise? How is the exercise? Easy or difficult?
More or less. So.
Okay, sometimes, remember, sometimes we do these kind of exercises not only for just because we have to do it. It's because you have to learn something new every day. And we apply this knowledge, this kind of grammar or these situations in our daily life, especially when we're talking, right? When we are having a conversation. So we need to know what to use, where to use it, and how. So that's why every grammar is important, but the most important thing is why. Why do we have to learn this? Is it going to be useful for a conversation? I don't know. Depends on your purpose of learning the language. But no matter what, your purpose is you're learning here, you're here in the school. So we need a reason why we have to learn this, right? So that's very important to know all details, especially when we are having a conversation with someone and we are talking about especially if you have a job, for example, you with the police, well, not here, right? Not in Mexico, but maybe you can work for the FBI. You never know, CIA. Well, that's the context. That's the context. But sometimes using the get passive with be passives, we can use in different situations, not only with crime and regulations. That's only the context. But as I said before, to some of you at the beginning of level 3, sometimes if you have some issues understanding, just try to get the key of the meaning, the main concept. Example, when you watch a movie, right? You listen to the actors, having a conversation, blah 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 blah, and sometimes, okay, they speak too fast, but you get the meaning, right? Okay, we have another activity here. This is about speaking. Listening. We got, this is past tense, we got wrote. We got wrote. Same, the main verb is past participle, but we changed get for got, right? We got wrote. So you're going to hear a person, her name is Jenny, yes? She's talking about burglary. So you need to answer these questions from 1 to 4. Okay, please pay attention. Focus on the questions. 1, that she's gonna say that first. When did the burglary happen? Who discovered it and how? What was stolen? The burglars get caught? You need to answer those questions. Focus on the listening, please. Do not get distracted.
Page 47. 3. Listening. We got robbed. A and B. Listen to Jenny talk about a burglary.
I don't suppose you've ever gotten robbed, have you? Living here must be pretty safe.
Well, we thought so too. But actually, yes, we did get robbed once, a couple of years ago. We were really surprised.
Huh? Were you in the house when it happened? I mean, that would be scary.
No, we were away at the time. We were on a business trip when it happened. So the house was empty and there was no car outside. So
hold on. I am hearing some noises here in the audio. Let me change this. Maybe this is better.
I guess it was an obvious target, really.
So the house looked empty?
Yeah, but my neighbor was sleeping in the house at night because she was redecorating her house next door. So one night she came in and saw a few things on the floor and thought, that's funny. And then she walked around the house and saw the window was broken. So she called the police.
So they broke in during the day?
Yeah, probably late in the afternoon. No one was around and no one heard anything, so...
Did they do much damage?
No, that's the funny thing. They were very neat and tidy. They didn't make any mess at all, except for breaking the window, of course.
Really? And did they take much?
No, they mainly just took our 2 computers. There were lots of other things that were valuable in the house. Cameras, money, jewelry, even some credit cards. But they didn't take anything else of value.
Isn't that weird?
Yes. I mean, we both lost a few things, but nothing much. It was a bit inconvenient not having the computers, but that's all. We were lucky, really.
So were you upset by it? Did you feel your home was invaded and everything?
Not really. I mean, I thought I would be upset. but my neighbor cleaned the place up and her father fixed the window. So by the time we got home, everything was okay. And we got new computers out of it, better computers. So that was good, I guess.
So did the robbers ever get caught?
Yeah. Fortunately, they got arrested the next day. They were found breaking into another house in our neighborhood.
Oh, well, that's good. So did they go to jail or?
Yeah, they did. They got sentenced to like a year, I think.
A year? That's all? Gosh, they should be sentenced to like at least 5 years in prison.
I don't know. There are a lot of crimes that are worse, I guess.
Okay, guys. Now, pay attention one more time and take notes. It's very important you do it so you don't forget. Remember, we have a when, who, what question, and the last one, number 4, is a yes or no. Yes or no question, okay? One more time. Here you go.
Page 47. 3. Listening. We got robbed. A and B. Listen to Jenny talk about a burglary.
I don't suppose you've ever gotten robbed, have you? Living here must be pretty safe.
Well, we thought so too. But actually, yes, we did get robbed once. A couple of years ago. We were really surprised.
Huh? Were you in the house when it happened? I mean, that would be scary.
No, we were away at the time. We were on a business trip when it happened. So the house was empty and there was no car outside. So I guess it was an obvious target, really.
So the house looked empty?
Yeah, but my neighbor was sleeping in the house at night because she was redecorating her house next door. So one night she came in and saw a few things on the floor and thought, that's funny. And then she walked around the house and saw the window was broken. So she called the police.
So they broke in during the day?
Yeah, probably late in the afternoon. No one was around and no one heard anything, so...
Did they do much damage?
No, that's the funny thing. They were very neat and tidy. They didn't make any mess at all, except for breaking the window, of course.
Really? And did they take much?
No, they mainly just took our 2 computers. There were lots of other things that were valuable in the house. Cameras, money, jewelry, even some credit cards. But they didn't take anything else of value.
Isn't that weird?
Yes. I mean, we both lost a few things, but nothing much. It was a bit inconvenient not having the computers, but that's all. We were lucky, really.
So were you upset by it? Did you feel your home was invaded and everything?
Not really. I mean, I thought I would be upset. But my neighbor cleaned the place up and her father fixed the window. So by the time we got home, everything was okay. And we got new computers out of it, better computers. So that was good, I guess.
So did the robbers ever get caught?
Yeah. Fortunately, they got arrested the next day. They were found breaking into another house in our neighborhood.
Oh, well, that's good. So did they go to jail or?
Yeah, they did. They got sentenced to like a year, I think.
A year? That's all? Gosh, they should be sentenced to like at least 5 years in prison.
I don't know. There are a lot of crimes that are worse, I guess.
All right, cool. Let's do it. Do you have the answers? Are you okay? Yes?
Yes, teacher.
All
Yes,
right.
teacher.
So let's do it together. When did the burglary happen? When?
When they
Afternoon.
was in a business trip during the day,
They
a couple
were.
of years ago, afternoon.
They were in a business trip, right? What you said in the afternoon?
Afternoon, yes.
Okay.
Well, she said during the day, could be in the afternoon or evening.
Right. But you said the right one, right? They were on a business trip. They were not at home. Okay, who discovered it and how?
Your neighborhood.
A neighbor.
Her neighbors or their neighbors. Neighborhood, you remember, is the noun. It's the place.
Neighbors.
Neighbors. It's the people.
Mhm.
How?
Her neighbor saw her window broken.
Yes. Excellent. Good job. Okay, what was stolen?
2 computers.
Two
Money.
computers, some credit cards.
Cameras,
Okay.
jewelry.
Okay. Good. Okay, last one from these 4 questions because we have more. Did the burglars get caught?
Yes. Yes, they did.
Yes, they did.
Teacher.
Next day for a
They-
year was in a prison.
They were found stolen another house.
They stole other houses, right?
Yes,
So
they were found.
did they get caught?
Stolen.
Yes.
Yes, and they were on prison for a year.
Yes,
Yes, they
Excellent. Okay, listen one more time.
say
Yes, Sue? Can you hear me? Because this is, I think your audio is not working. Seems like kind of weird. All right, listen, I think Daniela is also here. Daniela. Hello, Daniela. A little bit late.
Hi, teacher. I didn't have internet, sorry.
It's okay. At least you're here for the last minutes. Well, we have more than 30 minutes. 29. Listen one more time. Pay attention. How does Jenny feel about the burglary? That's the question. So you need to check the sentences. You need to mark the sentences that are true.
Page 47. 3. Listening. We got robbed. A and B. Listen to Jenny talk about a burglary.
I don't suppose you've ever gotten robbed, have you? Living here must be pretty safe.
Well, we thought so too. But actually, yes, we did get robbed once. A couple of years ago. We were really surprised.
Huh? Were you in the house when it happened? I mean, that would be scary.
No, we were away at the time. We were on a business trip when it happened. So the house was empty and there was no car outside. So I guess it was an obvious target, really.
So the house looked empty?
Yeah, but my neighbor was sleeping in the house at night because she was redecorating her house next door. So one night she came in and saw a few things on the floor and thought, that's funny. And then she walked around the house and saw the window was broken. So she called the police.
So they broke in during the day?
Yeah, probably late in the afternoon. No one was around and no one heard anything, so...
Did they do much damage?
No, that's the funny thing. They were very neat and tidy. They didn't make any mess at all, except for breaking the window, of course.
Really? And did they take much?
No, they mainly just took our 2 computers. There were lots of other things that were valuable in the house. Cameras, money, jewelry, even some credit cards. But they didn't take anything else of value.
Isn't that weird?
Yes. I mean, we both lost a few things, but nothing much. It was a bit inconvenient not having the computers, but that's all. We were lucky, really.
So were you upset by it? Did you feel your home was invaded and everything?
Not really. I mean, I thought I would be upset. But my neighbor cleaned the place up, and her father fixed the window. So by the time we got home, everything was okay. And we got new computers out of it, better computers. So that was good, I guess.
So did the robbers ever get caught?
Yeah. Fortunately, they got arrested the next day. They were found breaking into another house in our neighborhood.
Oh, well, that's good. So did they go to jail or?
Yeah, they did. They got sentenced to like a year, I think.
A year? That's all? Gosh, they should be sentenced to like at least 5 years in prison.
I don't know. There are a lot of crimes that are worse, I guess.
Okay, let's do it. Please. Exercise B. What do you think? She never expected it to happen. True or false?
True.
True.
She was surprised, right? She thinks it was inconvenient.
False.
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 It mentioned something about being convenient. Why? I mean, what did you say about being convenient? Did anybody listen to that? It was inconvenient not to have the two computers, right? She was scared. True or false?
False.
Yes.
You think it was
True.
True.
true?
She was scared. True.
She was upset. She was upset.
Yes.
True.
True.
Do you think it's true? She was upset?
Yes.
No, she wasn't.
No, she wasn't.
She
No.
thinks that she could be upset, but
Yeah.
at the end she thought that was funny.
Yes, that's true. So that's false. She wasn't. No, she wasn't. Because then when she went back home, everything was arranged, the windows, everything, right? So everything was okay. Last one, she felt disappointed with the burglar's punishment. It's true or false?
True. False.
What do you think?
True.
She felt disappointed with the burglar's punishment.
She didn't say it, but she
yes.
felt
Please say
agreed with the other person.
With her friend.
Yes.
Yeah, because he's the one who said, right? A year? Oh gosh. They could have been sentenced to 5 years, right? All right, excellent. Excellent. So this exercise was about passive, get or be. Okay. Jasmine, can you read the questions here?
Yes, teacher. Do you have security cameras at home?
How many of you have security cameras at home?
Do you have security cameras at home?
Question for everybody. Do you have any security?
No, I don't. I want to put some, but in my house we don't have
You
we
don't?
don't have them.
Okay.
No, I don't have.
No,
but
I don't.
No, no matter. Okay. Felix, do you have a security camera?
No, I don't, teacher.
Okay. So, well, we should, but it's kind of expensive to have a camera. Especially those cameras that are connected to the internet. and you can watch it on your phone. I mean, you are like watching your home with your cell phone.
No, yeah.
I mean, it's good, but it's kind of expensive, you know. We have a new word here in this lesson. Deterrent. 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 You have the schwa here. Deterrent. Deterrent.
Deterrent.
Maru, can you read the definition of deterrent, please?
Yes. And now I think that discourage or is instant to discourage someone from doing something. Cameras are a major deterrent to crime.
Okay. We're going to see these new words in a bit, in the next lesson. Well, in this lesson, actually. We have a new word here. Daniela, can you read please this new word? You have the pronunciation here.
Intrusive. Adjective. Causing disruption or any. Oh, what is?
Annoyance.
How does it bring
Annoyance.
annoyance throws being unwelcome or invited? There was intrusive question.
Yeah, something very personal, right? Causing disruption or annoyance through being unwelcome or invited. Okay, Jasmine, can you read again the term?
Yes, teacher. Deterrent. Action that makes something less likely to happen. Intrusive, involved in things which should be private, invasion of privacy. Entering a part of someone's life without permission.
Private, remember it's private, invasion of privacy. Privacy.
Private.
And this is intrusive,
Private.
intrusive. And this is involved, involved, not involved, okay?
Involved. Okay, teacher. Involved.
All right, so next lesson is lesson C. We have this vocabulary, a couple of words that might be new for you, different. Maybe you have never seen them, maybe yes, maybe not. Conversation strategy. So can you help me to read here, please, letter A?
Conversation strategy. Organizing your views. Where do you often see security cameras? Make a list. Do you think they're a deterrent? If so, what against? Or are they intrusive and an invasion of privacy?
Yes. Well, we talk about security cameras. Do you see security cameras here in Acapulco? Well, for the ones who live in Acapulco. Do you see any security cameras in the street or maybe?
Yes, I do. I do.
Yes.
In the street, on shopping malls, or some halls.
The bank.
Hotels. Yes, the bank.
What about in your city, Jasmine? Do you see any security?
Yes, teacher. Yes, here there are security cameras, teacher, in the bank, in the stores, in different hotels,
Yeah.
in gas station.
In gas station. Gas station.
Gas. That's gas station. Yes.
You put together
Gas
the
station.
gas station, no gas station, gas station. All right.
Okay, gas station.
It's about a
Yes,
pronunciation.
teacher.
What about you,
Gas
Maru?
station.
Maru, you're in Puebla or you're in Tasco?
I live in Puebla, teacher.
Ah, okay. What about in the city? Do you see any security cameras in the street or stores or banks? Or...
Yes, for example, in the street there are a lot of the cameras, but I think that some cameras doesn't work well.
Yeah, you we have also cameras. Some people pretend they are cameras, but they are fake, right? So why they are fake? We learn a new word today, deterrent. Do you understand this question? Do you think the cameras are deterrent? Are a deterrent?
Deterrent.
If you didn't understand the concept, the definition of deterrent, for example, is you go to Soriana and you see cameras here and cameras there, over there, or a bank. Deterrent is a noun that is, okay, they have security, so it's gonna be more difficult for some to rob the place. That's why we have the definition of deterrent here. A thing that discourages or is intended to discourage someone from doing something. Cameras are a major deterrent to crime. Yes? So what do you think? Give me your opinion.
Sometimes yes, teacher, but when the person is professional, it's not important that.
Yeah. They know how to work with cameras, right? Okay, any other opinion? Who did?
Sometimes cameras are okay.
Yeah, continue. So?
I think some kind of camera are easy to avoid, and sometimes they don't help because they are actually they have a bad image or resolution. And it doesn't help when you try to see the people or
it's kind of harder for, especially for the police.
vigilar.
Yeah. To watch.
It's so difficult, yes, to watch what is happening if they don't have a good resolution.
Yeah, when they, but deterrence, let's see, you want to rob Santander Bank. Of course, you have to know the bank first. I have not given you ideas how to rob a bank, right? Well, you need to know that there are cameras, right? Cameras everywhere. So you should know the position, the location of every camera. So as you said it before, if they are professional thieves, professional robbers, sometimes they don't care, right? They just break the cameras. The next questions, are they intrusive on an invasion of privacy? What do you think about those cameras in the store? In any
It
store?
depends the place where they are. If they are in the bathroom, it's an invasion of privacy.
Well, you will never find a camera in a bathroom. That's illegal in every country.
But in some places, they are cameras in front of bathroom door. So
Yes, in front of the door, but not inside. Yeah, that's true. What do you think, Felix? Felix,
Yes.
what do you think about the last questions? That they are intrusive and an invasion of privacy. These cameras.
Well, I think the cameras are good in place, public place, but in private, how the bathroom and the other place are private don't good cameras. I think
Okay.
it's an invasion to privacy.
Yeah, invasion of privacy. Okay. Yes, I get it. Yeah, that's true. I mean, sometimes you feel like that, right? Invaded. Uh, but I think cameras are good at, it's something good.
Teacher, but in a public places, we don't have privacy really.
Yeah, you can be watched by anything because they have cameras right in the corner, especially in neighborhoods. Well, in some neighborhoods, not all of them. In Costera, for example, here in Acapulco, we have cameras in some, well, even though here's the use of cameras is like not too much, but yes,
And if something bad happens, they will have the evidence.
yes, or maybe a burglary or somebody wants to rob or maybe um, a suspect, you know, you never know. Sometimes they're good for crimes. When somebody commits a crime, for example, in an OXXO or any other store in Soriana, they can watch later what happened, right?
No, teacher, in my opinion, no, because the cameras have a specific job, and that's why they are in some places, and so there aren't an invasion of privacy. Well, in my opinion.
Well, but some people think they are, some people, well, they have their opinion, right? They think they are invasion of privacy, but depending on what they are, the location of those cameras. But what do you think? All in all, are they good or not, Daniela?
Yes, they are good, and their job is important in our society.
Yes. You feel more. You feel safer when you see cameras, right? Anyway,
Yeah, specific,
yes.
especially in a bank.
In a van is right because you know van,
even cameras can save some lives.
of course.
Because if someone is kidnapping, police can use cameras to see what happened.
Yes, someone is being kidnapped. Yes, that's true. It helps.
Okay,
Yes,
kidnap.
a lot. Yes. All right. What do you think? The rest, Jasmine, Amaru, Judith, give me your opinion about cameras in general. Are they good?
Yes, I think it's good. I agree with my classmate, but I think when I need to see the cameras, the the pictures, the image is difficult to see, no, or to see the people, to see the face, and I think it's necessary to have a the better resolution.
Yes. It depends on the quality of the camera. I mean, sometimes they have like the angle, the location of the camera is they are in focusing in the window, if the teller, you know, in a van. So it depends. It depends also the quality of the camera.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we have a few more minutes. Let's listen the audio, please. Close your books. Just listen, pay attention, and we're going to listen to Adam and Selena. What are they saying? Pay attention, please.
Page 48. Lesson C. First of all, 1. Conversation strategy. Organizing your views. B. Listen. What do Adam and Selena think about security cameras on buses?
Did you hear they have cameras on all the buses now?
Yeah, they should be put in all public places.
So you're in favor of them?
Oh, yeah, for a couple of reasons. I mean, first of all, they're a good deterrent. People know they'll get caught if they cause trouble or whatever. And second, they make sure people pay.
Yeah, that's true.
And another thing is, for the drivers, especially late at night. I mean, basically, it's safer for them.
Well, you've got a point there. But on the other hand, don't you think all these cameras are a little intrusive? The thing is, it's like an invasion of privacy. Someone watching you all the time.
I must admit, I never really thought of it that way.
All right. Good. One time was okay for you. Did you get it? About the conversation, what are they talking about? What happened?
One more time, please.
One more time, please, teacher.
All right, now you can take notes, remember. The second time you can take notes so you don't forget.
Okay.
Page 48. Lesson C. First of all, 1. Conversation strategy. Organizing your views. B. Listen. What do Adam and Selena think about security cameras on buses?
Did you hear they have cameras on all the buses now?
Yeah, they should be put in all public places.
So you're in favor of them?
Oh, yeah, for a couple of reasons. I mean, first of all, they're a good deterrent. People know they'll get caught if they cause trouble or whatever. And second, they make sure people pay.
Yeah, that's true.
And another thing is, for the drivers, especially late at night. I mean, basically, it's safer for them.
Well, you've got a point there. But on the other hand, don't you think all these cameras are a little intrusive? The thing is, it's like an invasion of privacy. Someone watching you all the time.
I must admit, I never really thought of it that way.
Okay. What happened? What do you think about this conversation? About they are talking about security cameras on buses. Okay.
Selena thinks are good, and it's cameras help to the driver, and the driver and the passengers will be saved, and it's safer to have them.
Yes.
But Adam thinks it's an invasion of privacy, and he don't likes to feel that someone is watching him all the time.
Good. What do you think? Thank you, sir. What do you think, you guys, the rest? Gabby, do you understand the conversation?
Selena is is agreed to the cameras and the buses, but later she was thinking that she was never saw the things like they're gonna be the invasion of a privacy.
Yes. Well, that's remember we all have different opinions. Jasmine, what do you think about this conversation? Who do you agree with,
Um,
Adam?
uh, Selena, she thinks that these excellent cameras in boxes. She said that should be cameras all over places because it's secret.
Miss is what? Sorry, say again.
Is secret, secret,
It's safer. Safer.
safe, safe first,
Safe.
yes.
No, okay, good. Felix, what do you think about this conversation between Adam and Selena? Do you agree with Adam or Selena?
I think I agree with Selena
Selena, why?
because they, a, she think the cameras are good because she watched the lo que pasa. How do you say in English? Lo que pasa.
What happened?
What happened in cada momento?
Yes. Well, try to say it.
All moments.
Well, remember, camera, it's it, singular. If you're talking cameras, they are they, but they are not she.
Okay.
You pay attention on the subject. E, singular, they, plural. All right?
Okay.
Good. We will continue tomorrow with the reading. We have this reading. Please check your books. Check your books. What we're going to learn. You have more vocabulary here. Pay attention on the reading. Practice the reading, please. What I always tell you. We have more exercises here about cameras, more vocabulary here, etc. Okay? Questions? Questions so far? Questions or comments about the activity you are doing? Remember, did you have questions? Just do it now, please.
When are we going to present the job?
Yes, I mentioned at the beginning that maybe next week, and this is gonna be part of your oral test. You know, we have unit 4, 5, and 6. Yes, we are still in unit 5.
Okay.
So maybe next week we start with unit, as soon as we start unit 6 and we finish, you present the project, or whenever you're ready. Say, teacher, we are ready for the project. Okay, but you have to let me know.
Okay.
So I can program the activity that day. So you have to communicate with the others. Remember, everybody has to participate. One more time, I say the score or the grade is gonna be for the whole team. If you have a 30% total, if your participation is good, but you are standing during the performance, well, maybe, but remember, it's teamwork, okay? That's why I ask you to be prepared and to rehearse, to practice before the practice, practice before the practice, rehearse the practice. Like, can you can get together, for example, let's say you're ready and say, okay, let's do a practice, let's do a rehearsal, ensayo, rehearsal before, you know, before presenting in here. Okay?
Okay.
Questions?
Thank you, teacher.
No, teacher.
But remember, the best you can do. I mean, try to do your best. Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, teacher.
Everything what you do, try to do the best that you can. All right. We will continue tomorrow.
Okay.
See you tomorrow, guys. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you very much for your time, and have a wonderful, wonderful night. See you tomorrow.
Same to you,
Thank you,
teacher.
teacher.
Bye.
See you, teacher.
Bye bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye.